Hey guys, want to do a quick video for you today on sales scripts. You know, we're putting together a program for being more influential, and you know, I'm going through lots of scripts and sharing some with some of my own clients, seeing what works, what doesn't. We're testing some different things out, but a lot of them all say the same thing. You know, it's getting people really associated to their vision, where they're at right now, what's the gap, what's holding them back, and what's been their commitment level. And so this enrollment process is a process, but the interesting thing I want to point out is that you can have scripts, you know, and you might be signing up for different lead funnels to get enrollment processes to increase your income, be it through Facebook ads or live presentations or your sales calls. But here's the thing, 80% of your success in anything has to do with your psychology. 20% is the mechanics, and the script is just a tool. You know, working for Tony Robbins off and on since 2005 now, my sales typically 2 to 3 times higher than other people with the same script. And throughout my entire career there, I've always had the highest tickets per meeting, even when I've had smaller meetings. So it should be statistically impossible for that to happen, but it's the music, it's the spaces between the notes that creates the music. And so I was talking with a friend of mine, a new friend of mine who teaches influence skills the other day, Cherie Alexander. She's been mentored by people that work for the CIA, the dark arts of influence she talks about. But it's interesting, the influential process, if you only focus on influence, you're focused on you and what you can do to produce a result in people. But the first 2 pieces she goes into, before you get to influence, the first 2 aspects of the communication that we must understand is this. One is observation. So if you're a CIA agent, if you're a salesperson, if you are a parent, if you're a business owner, you need to observe what's really happening there. You observe something. Instead of taking this cookie-cutter system called your script or your process and trying to apply it to everybody, observe what's going on in that human being, what's going on in that company, what's going on in that organization. Make an observation, and then when you find the person, maybe your observation could be doing some Facebook trolling, you know, finding out what's really important to this person. What are their values? What are their needs? What are their wants? What's their language? What do they love? What do they hate? What are their beliefs? How do they evaluate information? What are their values? What are their needs? What are their wants? What are their pains? Who are their mentors? Who do they look up to? So there's a lot of questions you could ask that will get you connected to somebody. And that is the second process. So you observe, and then you connect. You build an authentic feeling of connection with this person. They feel that for you. It's a quid pro quo, as they say. Give something to get something. So you give vulnerability and you get it back. You give some insight and they give you some attention. So you're giving in your communication, you're connecting, and they feel more connected to you. And so one of the questions I always ask is, what do I love about this person? What do I like about this person? What do I respect about this person before I even know somebody? And I've definitely done presentations at companies with a lot of people there, maybe like a used car lot or something like that, where it was pretty hard to get myself to answer that question, what do I love about this person? But I think, you know what? If I was in the same position, maybe I'd be acting that way too, and I can at least appreciate the person or understand the person. And so coming in there with a sense of connection where people feel understood, appreciated, connected, even loved. And these people that are so unloving themselves, they often need love more than anybody else. That's why they're acting that way. You know, they need my tools, or they need my insight, they need my presence, they need it more than anybody. And the people that are the most challenging clients that we work with, the toughest person to connect with, the toughest person to sell, that's often the person that needs it the most. So I hope this has served you in some ways, some small way. Remember, observe, then connect, then influence, and don't try to fit everybody into your cookie cutter program. Make sure that you're actually custom tailored the music, custom tailored those notes. You're doing a live performance. Otherwise, you might as well just hit play. You might as well just show them the recording. People are buying your presence, your awareness, your insight. You're creating that authentic connection based on what you observed, and then people will allow you, they will want you to influence them, because what you have and who you are is of great value to the world.